Joining us here on KGSO Sports Radio, a special guest this week. He is a 2024 second-round pick in the NFL Draft. He played college football for the Oregon Ducks and BYU Cougars. He is a four-time high school football state champion and former teammate of mine in Orem High School, and the starting left guard for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kingsley Suamataia, how's it going, dude?
It's going great. What's up?
Doing fantastic. All right, we'll kind of start with you individually and then bounce around to some of your notable teammates. I got to start here with this. You played tackle in college. You're now a guard here in Kansas City. When you were first approached about playing guard, how did you take it? And now that you are a guard, you think you're going to stick with that moving forward?
Well, my first thought was just threw me off guard, but you got to be next man up wherever you're thrown in and play at the highest level. So got thrown in, and then I just fell in love with it, man. Like being in that phone box, boxing was my first sport, so just being in that phone box and being able to be on contact at first is one of my favorite things. But yeah, I think, but who knows down the road, might have to play some left tackle, might have to still play guard. So just being available, being able to play both now. So it's been good.
Absolutely. I love that mentality. There was a cool article that came out some days back, like a fun fact for every member projected to make the Kansas City Chiefs roster. The cool fact about you was in third grade, you told your classmates you were going to make it to the NFL, and they laughed at you. Kingsley, are you one of those psycho competitors who uses anything that you can as fuel for motivation?
For sure, yeah. I never forgot about that day. I remember standing up in class and man, I still remember that vividly like it was yesterday. Standing up in class, everybody saying what they want to be and stuff, and I said I was going to play in the league, and I just had all my classmates just laugh at me. So, little stuff like that I carry on throughout my life, and I remember, how people treat me, how people treat my family members, and that's my why and what I do everything.
So what is kind of very usual, it's extremely common here leading up to the season, camp, preseason, there are some scrums in practice. There was one the other day with Kenneth Walker and Drew Tranquil. You got into one, I believe, with FAU, Felix Ndike Uzoma. Now, I kind of want to know, what's the mentality from Big Red, a.k.a. Bundle Ruski, your head coach, Andy Reid? What does he think of these little scrums and minor altercations? Does he hate it, or do you think he kind of likes it?
Things happen in football. Things get a little scruffy. People get mad and whatnot. But at the end of the day, we still all love each other. We still all got one goal and one mind. So, obviously, it's a little distraction. Having those little fights and stuff. But things happen in football, so we just get through it together and move forward.
Talking with Kingsley Suamataia of the Kansas City Chiefs here on KGSO. Kingsley, I want to ask you here about the schedule just a little bit. Of course, you got some preseason. That's going to be your focus here moving forward, but eventually you got week 1 against Denver, a divisional matchup. Week 7, you're going to Seattle, the defending champs. Week 13, you're playing your old teammate in Puka Nacua, maybe Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald are in that D-line as well. Is there a game that sticks out to you most on the schedule?
Just this first preseason game. I take it game by game. Even though it's just preseason, we're going in to win, and we're going in together. So that's all we're focused on right now. Nothing down the road. For
sure. I also want to ask you here about some of your teammates, and we'll start with a guy who is under center just behind you, Patrick Mahomes. Look, his work ethic, we hear a lot of stories about how this guy is getting after it in the weight room behind the scenes. As far as his ACL recovery goes, are you surprised to see how fast he's been recovering, or did you kind of expect this with Mahomes?
That man, he lives and breathes football, so his timing coming back was whenever he wanted to put his mind to it. So it's unbelievable to see that he's out here with us grinding every day, but that just gives us a bigger chip on our shoulders up front just to block even harder, to do the extra stuff so that we can be the best all around.
I'll ask you about another teammate of yours who I think kind of transcends popularity of football. He is Travis Kelce, arguably the GOAT at his position. Were you starstruck a little bit when you first met him? And does he still seem larger than life to you, or is he a lot more relatable than people think?
I think the first time anything was my draft day. I got a text from him and Patrick, and and then I would say meeting them in person, it kind of took like I'd say like a week or two, like probably a month, just to just like, oh wow, they know my name, they know who I am, but like other than that, we're all cool. Everybody knows each other. Doesn't matter how big the status or whatever. Like everyone's cool with each other.
Kingsley, I have you guys winning 10 games this season. I'm hearing a lot of people projecting the Broncos to repeat as division champions, but of course the Chiefs are used to winning division titles. Tell me why folks are maybe selling you guys short and while we're wrong about why your squad is going to take back the AFC West this year. Why do you guys win the division?
Yeah, we're not really worried about what the media says, what anybody in the league says. We're just worried about us and what we do. And we're going to show them each and every Sunday and Monday Night Football and remind people who runs this league.
Talking with Kingsley Suamataia, starting left guard for the Kansas City Chiefs. I'll ask you about the guy who plays right next to you in Creed Humphrey. Some people think this guy's on a Hall of Fame trajectory. He's got 4 Pro Bowls under his belt. Where has he been the biggest help to you in your career from Creed? Is it technique? Is it memorizing plays? Is it maybe something that Humphrey's helped you out with off the field? What could it be?
I would say just communication, like, the center, the smartest guy in the line, but at the same point this is all our job, so we all got to be on the same page and kind of all be at the smartest wherever you're at on the field. So I think Creed helped me the most with just film watching and breaking down defenses and what coverages and stuff. So he's a really smart guy, and that's the reason why he's the best center in the league.
I'll go 2 more fun ones here for you, Kings. First, I want to ask you about a little bit of your time at Orem High School. Like a lot of people get to the NFL, they get to a team like the Kansas City Chiefs, perhaps, and they're thinking, man, I'm finally going to be on a winning squad. For you, it's a different story. You are a 4-time high school state champion. What kind of pride do you carry with that label?
Yeah, I feel high school is high school. It was fun. But, yeah, it's obviously, got a lot of dogs on the team, from playing with Puka to playing with Cooper Legault to playing with Jacob Robinson, Noah, Sewell, all my cousins. Like, it's just, I don't feel like it's anything different. Just carry that on to the league.
I like it. And I got to ask you as well, what is the team listening to in practice as far as music, maybe pregame? Who are some artists that get played the most there in the locker room?
Well, when the Polynesians are on, it's usually Smine Breezy or some olden day artist, or we'll be playing like SWV, just some of the oldies.
And maybe last one, Kingsley, what's something that people maybe don't know about you as an NFL player, whether it's a skill that you think that you're exceptional in that folks maybe haven't woken up to, or maybe something about your personality you just want to tell the folks here, your fans in Wichita?
Something they don't know about me, I play the piano. I play that on my off time. I play the piano or I play the uke.
Okay.
And yeah, that's about it.
Any songs that you can jam out?
On the piano, a lot of the Adele songs. I play some Sam Smith, some John Legend, some stuff. I have some stuff on my sleeve.
There we go. He is Kingsley Suamataia, starting left guard for the Kansas City Chiefs. Kingsley, thanks so much for taking the time out of your day to do this, and best of luck. Go kick some butt this upcoming season.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.